Welcome, everyone, to the very first episode of the Anything Podcast. I'm here with my son, Justin. What's going on?
Nothing much, really.
All right, so we're going to review the Rocky franchise. My son is heavily into Rocky. He's a huge fan. Go figure. He's only 11 years old. I didn't force it upon him, but for some reason, he became a huge fan. Why is that, Justin?
I don't know. It's just like a classic movie that you can't beat.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about the movies first. Which one is your favorite?
Either the first or third one.
All right, and why is that?
The first one, it began everything, and it was like original. And then the third one, it showed him at his weakest, and showing that he's not perfect.
That's true. The first one, you saw his trials and tribulations, how he met Adrian, Mickey. And then the third one, spoilers, Mickey dies and he has doubts about himself because he feels it was like his fault. And then he meets a foe who was bigger, stronger than he was. What did you think about Mr. T?
I thought he was kind of scary because he could beat Rocky.
Yeah, he wasn't scared of Apollo either. Mr. T was an imposing figure. He's still around, of course, but definitely one of the biggest villains in the entire Rocky franchise. What about Ivan Drago? You weren't scared of him?
Oh, I was, because he killed someone and he didn't even care.
If he dies, he dies. Yes, he killed Apollo, which at the time, when I saw it in the movies, it was a huge shock. It was almost as when they killed Optimus Prime in the Transformers movie. It had that same impact. What was the least favorite of yours?
Probably Rocky 5. Because it was supposed to be the end, but it wasn't. And, I felt like it messed up some stuff.
Was that the one with Tommy Dreamer? No, not Tommy Dreamer. What was his name?
What?
Tommy Two Times, Tommy Two Shoes, Tommy Gunn. There you go.
Yeah, Tommy Dream.
Tommy Dreamer was a wrestler for the ECW. Now, the toys. You're heavily into the toys, but you only picked one action figure to collect so far, and that was the Battle Damage Rocky. Tell us a little bit about that one.
The Rocky, he is the battle damage variant, because the regular one has no blood, and his face is a different head sculpt. I picked, that specific one because I felt like it was an iconic moment because it showed Rocky at his, when he was, going the distance with Apollo, and I felt like, I wanted to have that.
All right, which is the next one you're planning on getting?
The battle damaged Apollo, because you can't have Rocky without Apollo because they're like enemies. Well, except in 3.
Well, they became friends after 3, and I do a poor imitation of Apollo Creed. I am the champ. He is a chump. I'm gonna show the world. That sucked. I know.
Yeah, do your Stallone.
No, I can't. You do Stallone. Yeah, he pretty much grunts a lot. What was the message that you took out of Rocky?
I feel like it's believe in yourself and don't let anything get you down. And if you practice, you could do your wildest dreams.
There you go, folks. So this is going to wrap up the first episode of the Anything Podcast. I am JVB.
JKB.
Until next time, folks, keep doing what you want.